Patna, the name echoed with a history as long as the Ganges itself, a city where empires rose and fell, where emperors plotted and philosophers preached. Now a bustling metropolis in the heart of Bihar, it's a place where ancient traditions collide head-on with the relentless energy of modern India. The streets are a chaotic symphony of life, rickshaw bells, street vendors hawking their wares, the low hum of prayers from a nearby temple. It's a city that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've left. My kind of town, no time to unpack, just get out there and get lost. The senses overload immediately. The smell of strong chai mixes with diesel fumes and something floral I can't quite place. Cows meander through traffic as if they own the road. People go about their day, their faces etched with a resilience born from generations of living in a city that has seen it all. There's a certain energy here, a pulse that vibrates beneath the surface. It's a city of contrasts, where ancient temples stand shoulder to shoulder with modern shopping malls, where the pace of life can shift from languid to frenetic in the blink of an eye. Patna is a place that demands your attention, that challenges your preconceptions. It's a city that frankly scares the shit out of most travelers. Too chaotic, they say, too overwhelming. But for those willing to embrace the chaos, Patna offers a glimpse into the soul of India, a raw, unfiltered experience that will stay with you long after you've moved on. And that's exactly what I came for. Patna's history isn't just etched in stone, it's woven into the very fabric of the city. Every corner you turn, every street you wander down, whispers tales of emperors and empires. This was once Pataliputra, the capital of the mighty Mauryan Empire, a seat of power that rivaled Rome in its glory. It's a legacy that's hard to ignore. Take the Golgar, for instance. This imposing dome, built by the British in the 18th century, might seem like an odd place to start exploring ancient history, but climb to the top and you're rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of the city. And it's from here, gazing out at the sprawling urban landscape, that you begin to grasp the sheer scale of Pataliputra. Then there's Kumrar, the site of the ancient Mauryan city. Here, among the excavated ruins and crumbling walls, you can walk in the footsteps of emperors. Imagine the bustling city that once thrived here, the grand palaces, the bustling markets, the vibrant life that animated these now silent streets. It's a humbling experience, a stark reminder of the impermanence of power. But Patna's history isn't just about ancient empires. The city played a pivotal role in India's struggle for independence. The Patna Museum, with its eclectic collection of artifacts and relics, offers a glimpse into this turbulent period. And a visit to the Gandhi Maidan, a sprawling park that witnessed some of the most significant moments in India's freedom struggle, is a must for any history buff. Patna's historical significance extends beyond empires and emperors. This is a city where spirituality is woven into the very fabric of life, where ancient temples and sacred sites offer moments of peace and reflection amidst the urban chaos. A place where the divine and the everyday intertwine seamlessly. One such place is the Mahavir Mandir, a bustling Hanuman temple that draws devotees from all walks of life. The air hums with a palpable energy as people offer prayers, the scent of incense hanging heavy in the air. Even for a non-believer like myself, there's a sense of serenity that's hard to resist. Then there's the Patna Sahib Gurudwara, one of the holiest shrines in Sikhism. The golden dome shimmers in the sunlight, a beacon of peace and tranquility. Inside, the Guru Granth Sahib, the Sikh holy book, is chanted with a melodic beauty that seems to wash over you, calming the mind and soothing the soul. But Patna's spirituality isn't confined to grand temples. It's in the small roadside shrines, the offerings of flowers and incense left at the foot of a tree, the quiet murmur of prayers from a passing rickshaw driver. It's a reminder that in this city, faith is a deeply personal and ever-present force. No trip to Patna is complete without experiencing the Ganges. This sacred river, a lifeline for millions, flows through the heart of the city, its muddy waters reflecting the sky in shades of silver and gold. It's a sight that's both mesmerizing and humbling, a powerful reminder of the enduring force of nature. I decided to witness the river's magic at dawn. As the first rays of sunlight kissed the water, bathing the ghats in a soft, ethereal glow, I felt a sense of peace settle over me. The air was filled with the sounds of temple bells and chanting, a symphony of devotion that seemed to rise from the river itself. Later that day, I took a boat ride down the Ganges. The river was a hive of activity, with fishermen casting their nets, children splashing in the shallows, and women washing clothes on the steps leading down to the water. Each turn of the oar revealed a new scene, a glimpse into the daily rhythms of life that have played out on these banks for centuries. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the water, I felt a profound sense of connection to this ancient river. The Ganges is more than just a body of water. It's the lifeblood of this city, a sacred entity that has borne witness to the ebb and flow of history, carrying with it the hopes, dreams, and stories of countless generations. Patna's culinary scene is not for the faint of heart. It's a full-on assault on the senses, a riot of flavors and aromas that will leave you wanting more. Forget your fancy restaurants and Michelin stars. The real culinary treasures here are found on the streets, in the heart of the city's bustling markets and back alleys. My first stop was a street stall selling litti chokha, Patna's signature dish. These smoky, doughy balls, stuffed with a spicy sattu filling and roasted over charcoal, are pure comfort food. Paired with the creamy mashed potato and roasted eggplant chokha, it's a meal that's as satisfying as it is delicious. Next up was a plate of chura dahi, flattened rice flakes served with creamy yogurt, fruits, and a sprinkle of sugar. It's a popular breakfast dish, light and refreshing, perfect for the sweltering Patna heat. And for a sweet treat, I couldn't resist the malpua, fluffy pancakes dipped in sugar syrup and served with a generous dollop of rabrai, a sweet condensed milk sauce. But the culinary adventure didn't end there. From the tangy street-side chaat to the rich, creamy lassi, every bite in Patna is an explosion of flavor. The city's food is a reflection of its people, bold, vibrant, and full of life. To truly understand the pulse of Patna, you have to dive headfirst into its bustling local markets. Forget your air-conditioned malls and sterile supermarkets. These markets are the lifeblood of the city, a chaotic symphony of sights, sounds, and smells that will leave you buzzing. My first stop was the old city's heart, where narrow lanes are crammed with shops selling everything from spices and textiles to electronics and trinkets. The air crackled with energy as vendors hawked their wares, their calls blending into a melodic hum. The aroma of spices, both familiar and exotic, hung heavy in the air, transporting me to a bygone era. Next, I ventured to the Gandhi Maiden Market, a sprawling open-air market that's a feast for the senses. From fresh produce piled high to colorful fabrics, the sheer variety of goods on offer was staggering. It's a bargain hunter's paradise, but even if you're not looking to buy anything, the vibrant atmosphere and the sheer spectacle of it all are worth the visit. But these markets are more than just places to shop. They are the social hubs of Patna, where people from all walks of life come together to trade, gossip, and catch up. It's a glimpse into the heart and soul of the city, a reminder that amidst the chaos and the crowds, there's a strong sense of community that binds people together. Leaving Patna felt like saying goodbye to an old friend, one who had challenged me, surprised me, and ultimately won me over. It's a city that stays with you long after you've left, its sights, sounds, and smells imprinted on your memory. As my plane took off, I looked down at the sprawling city below, its chaotic streets and bustling markets gradually shrinking into the distance. I thought of the people I had met, the food I had tasted, the experiences that had stayed with me. Patna had been an assault on the senses, a whirlwind of emotions, but it had also been an incredible journey of discovery. I realized that Patna wasn't a city you could simply visit and check off your list. It was a place you had to experience, to immerse yourself in, to let it get under your skin. It was a city that demanded your attention, that challenged your preconceptions, and ultimately rewarded you with a deeper understanding of India's rich tapestry. Patna, you were an adventure, you were a challenge, you were an experience I won't soon forget. Until next time.